Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so from the last stream, I had been, I had been trying to figure out a pattern from a Japanese sewing book. So from this, and this is the pattern that it did not come with this pattern, so I did all the tracing out and created all of the pattern pieces, which I will pick up, kind of. So I cut them all out individually, and here's the fabric. I went ahead and the days I had like a little bit of extra time, but not really enough to stream anything, I went ahead and cut all of these out and serged, so I didn't have to worry about that, because that could be pretty boring to watch. So yeah, I guess I can go over what the pieces are. Obviously, this is, and I apologize for if you see any cat hair on it or puppy hair. I have both a cat and a dog, even though the dog never comes into my sewing room. The cat does, and she might even make appearance if she hears me up here. Yeah, so it's hard to keep cat fur off of everything. Okay, so these are this piece. Went ahead and cut out the side front, and then these are the front pieces. Try to lay these out nicer. Yep, front pieces. These are these. So each one of these would be cut apart and then seam allowance added to it. These are like the backing layer, and then these are the ruffles that attach to these to create the back of the skirt, which there's probably an illustration that's easier to see than their pictures. That. Obviously, this is the back piece, the side, front or back, and then the front piece that'll go around the front. And like I said in the last one, I'm doing this a little bit different. So I'm not creating the underskirt that goes under it, and I did not do the waist ties or the waistband, because I am attaching it to a like short corset belt thing that I had already made. So I'm altering it that much, so it's not exactly like this in the book. I'm just using these pieces to get an idea of just the overskirt portion of it. So yeah, and this tells me how to put it together, but I think it's pretty straightforward. I don't think it needs me following these exact instructions. Yeah, this piece drawn out, that would be the front with the underskirt, which I'm not adding, and then the back of it. Yeah, so, and I'm also using completely different fabric. They suggested different fabrics for the different pieces. So this one, the top ruffle is made out of a lace. then chiffon, and then just like a regular, like, what they call it, a poly blend. And then they also put crinoline, or a hard tulle, under each layer, which I'm not doing. That would make it stand out and look very full and pretty, which I don't think, you probably can't even see it. So this would be the picture of the actual skirt. And this, I don't know if you're even going to be able to tell that there's crinoline. Maybe it would look more pronounced because these are sheer fabrics on this version, whereas I'm just using a standard cotton fabric. So yeah, I don't think there's any surprises on how to put it together. So I guess we can begin sewing this thing up. Okay, let me grab my little clip box. Okay, and I also marked, there's an X on the wrong sides of the fabric, so I will know which one goes with which. Okay, so the short side of this will go to the shorter side of this. And there's the back. Okay. Yes, I have all these long tails I'll need to cut off. Okay, that one is together, and I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. So the front part of the overskirt and the sides are pinned together. And I'm probably going to, while I'm over there, I need to gather all of these. So I might as well do that at the same time. So hoping this is interesting to try to switch. Sorry for the mess. A little bit of a mess. This is my working area, so yeah. Just lay these right here. So you actually can't really see it that well. I have had this machine forever, and even though I have gotten much better, like computerized with a lot more fancy stuff on it machines, I continue to always go back to just this simple one that I've been using for like over 10 years, definitely. Just because I know how it works, and it's comforting, I guess, to just know exactly how, even though it doesn't have anything fancy. But all I need it for is to sew straight lines, so, well, and curved lines a little bit, but I'm not trying to do anything really fancy. Okay, so when I did those patterns, like obviously when you trace them out exactly as they are in the book, there is no seam allowance, so I have added seam allowance to all of this. I left my little pin thing all the way over there. It's fine. So yeah, sorry if it's like really loud, but yeah. Cat hair. I see it. Where's my little scissors? There they are. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and get these all cut off. The little tray of my serger that catches all the remnants or whatever becomes my place to put a lot of trash, my string trash as I'm sewing. It's just easier to take care of these while I'm working on it instead of waiting to the end trying to find all the little loose threads and cut them. Okay. Cut this off. Oh, all the thread, cat hair, everything all over this. Where's that? It's already caught it. Okay. Okay. Gonna fight me a little bit and cut off these as well. See this. Okay. And now to gather. And these have tails everywhere too. Okay. Widest stitch and give myself plenty of little extra string. I didn't adjust the tension when I switched, but it won't matter because I'm gathering it. Keep forgetting where I set my scissors. Maybe I set them over there. I won't forget. Okay, layer 1. And I did also write, so it's probably impossible to see now, but there's a little 2 that lets me know one, which side is the wrong side of the fabric, and which layer of these ruffles it is. So they are drastically different sizes. I don't think it would be hard to figure it out. It's just easier to label things and not have to worry about it. I need to cut these out. pulled it out of the machine. Pulled a little bit. Okay. Okay. So there are 4 ruffles in total, so we've done 2 of them. See if I can find that number. There it is. Okay, so that's the wrong side. Okay, that is the 3rd ruffle done. I can tell something is on the screen, and of course it's not easy to see it from where I'm at. So, oh, hello. Well, welcome to just hanging out. Oh, it needs to be. Here we go. I couldn't read all of it. That is very surprising that it's not very loud. Because this machine, it's not the quietest because it is a little bit older. Put my little clips away. Okay, Last little ruffle. I should have cut these off on the other ones when I was doing them. I think my bobbin might be getting towards the end because it's very curly. Hopefully it'll let me get through this ruffle. Sure, we still have some. Ooh, I'm gonna knock my camera over is what I'm gonna do. Oh, I still seem to have bobbin. That's good. Okay, make sure this is not. I'm not quite sure where it was before, but oh, it might have been a little bit closer. I don't know. It is what it is. Picking up all of my things I've just sewn. And I'll probably need my little clips again. I'll switch back to the other. Okay. That's the unfortunate thing. It's like a little GoPro that's just sitting on my desk on this like little tripod. So it's very easy to hit accidentally. At least with the, oh, well, the other camera that's not working right now for some reason. Let me see if I can figure out what happened there because it was working just fine. Oh. It is very high up, so that's going to be fun to try to get to. Wonder why it just completely See if I will do it now. No, nothing. Of course. Okay, give me just 1 second. I'm going to have to get a ladder and get up there and get it. I think I got it back. It's freezing really bad though. Not quite sure why it's doing that. It's making it impossible to figure out how to put this back up here. Yeah, it's... Huh. It's frozen. Yay, technical issues. What does it say? Interesting. Yeah, it's still frozen. Okay, I am going to pause the stream for just a minute. Not sure what's going on, but hopefully restarting everything will bring the camera back. So I will be right back.